Hi friend, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show a program to generate list of first 10 Fibonacci sequence using the Java 8 Stream API. So according to the question, we will take that some input like 10 and we will get that output like 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21 and 34. If you count here, so it will total 10 number and what is the logic? What we will use the logic? So firstly, if you see here 0 and 1 is both are fixed value. So 0 is that previous value and 1 is the last one is that current value. So if you see here, so 1 is the current value, so 1 plus 0 it will generate that next sequence value, so it will 1 and 1 is the current value and 1 is this one is that previous value. So 1 plus 1 it will generate the 2 and now 2 is the current value, so 2 plus previous value, so 2 plus 1 it will 3 and 3 is the current values and 2 is the previous value, so 2 plus 3 it will become 5. So similarly you can see here 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 5 13, 13 plus 8 21, 21 plus 13 it will be 34. Now I am going to create a class and where I will implement the logic to find that Fibonacci sequence of the 10 term. I opened the IntelliJ and created a class here, Fibonacci number, and added with that 36 is the program number, and in this program I just mentioned the program and simple term number 10 and giving the we will get the output like 10 number of Fibonacci. And now here I will write the main method, so I will use main. So it will write that main method public static void main string args, and here I will declare that term number, so I will use term and number. So term number is 10 according to whatever we have required, so we'll just change the term number and we will get the output how many terms we want to print of the Fibonacci series. So now here we need to create one list to contain that Fibonacci series, so I will create here, so I will use here list and I will keep as a type I will keep as a type like integer, because we will get that sequence, and I will keep as a like Fibonacci series, so I will keep as a Fibonacci numbers, and here I will use like Java 8, so I will use here a Stream API. In this Stream API we will get that iterate method, so I will use here iterate, and in this iterate method we need to pass two parameter, and so firstly we will pass the parameter to generate the first and second sequence value. So for that so if you see here it will generate the 1 0 or 1 so I will create one array here like so I will use new int and I will set the value, set outside of that bracket operator, so I will use set the value here. So it will be like first value is the 0 and second one value is the 1. Then I will add to generate that next sequence value. So I will use here lambda expression to generate the term. So T4 basically I use for the term, and here I will use like creating two new arrays. So I will use here no int, and here we will pass that value. So I will use here first T term of that T. So I will keep that current value. So current value is that 1, and then I will keep that like generating that next subsequent value. So I will use here T term of previous value. So previous value my G index 0, and then I will generate here next value. So I will keep as a 1. So now I will use here limits. So I will use here limit. So in this limit we need to pass the term number. So I will pass here term number, and where I have stored in that value of the 10, and after that I will map this value. So I will use here map and n and n and n of 0. So it will generate that it will map the value here, and now we need to collect this value as a list. So I will use here collect, and inside collect method we need to pass the collectors dot to list. So it will convert like a Stream API to list. So I will break this method here. So stream.iterate. So in this iterate, if you see here, first index, that means first value, and then second value and last one value. So here if you see that previous value, then current value here, and in this this is the previous value. So whenever declare at the starting time, so it will be become like a previous value, and then the new value. So here if you see that t of 1, so that is, this is the current value. And if you see here, so so t0, that means t0 plus t1, so this is that previous value but generating that next sequence value. And then here we will use dot limit. So basically limit are to preventing that how many times to run this code or logic. So here giving that limit, and in the limit term number, so I passed here 10, and now I just map this value here. So in this map, just mapping with that n numbers of the 0, so it will map the term. And after that I just collected this value. So if you see here, map dot collect, see inside collect method, I just call the toList method to convert that a stream to list. Now I am going to print this value, so I will use here system.out.println to print the result. So I will use here Fibonacci numbers. So friend, my program is completed. Now I am going to run this class or this main method. So I just clicking here, and let's see, we will get the some output. Friend, you can see I got the output, like as per that mentioned the output. And now I'm just going to change that. So we need to generate the Fibonacci sequence like term of the 5. So now we will get that now term of 5. So you can count here 0, and I will get that result like 5 terms. So if you see the term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5. So now I'm just going to run again. Yeah, friend, I just got that according to the input. So, and I will post the code in that Git repository, and I will mention the link in that description of this video. And thank you, friend, for your time. Thank you for your support. Thank you, friend, for your time and for watching this video. Explore the community tab and participate in Java full stack MCQ question with solution. Join our WhatsApp group and Telegram group for the latest update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.